Hey guys, welcome back to another video. You're not alone. Please like, comment, subscribe. Helps me to get on the algorithm. And today's video, I'm here to let you guys know that if you're trying to date nowadays, it's going to be extremely hard because there's a lot of demons and a lot of witchcraft that's going on in today's dating. Now, I don't even know where I want to start with this video, but I am going to say, like, it's not everybody. Like, I don't want everyone to like always take what I say super literal and be like, oh, it's like 100% of people out there, but it is a majority of people. And I just feel like in the society right now, with everyone a lot of people not really working on themselves, social media making it a whole lot harder, you are dealing with a lot of like demons / witchcraft. And for those of you guys that don't know, like, witchcraft is just a manipulation of energy. It doesn't have to be like all these like fancy things you might see in the movie. So when people are like love bombing you, when people are gaslighting, manipulating, it's like an energy harvest at the end of the day. So that's why I tell a lot of people to be careful with the dating game and to kind of just like focus on yourself. Because when you take that energy that other people are trying to siphon from you and put it into yourself, you're capable of things that you never even thought possible. Like, every time like I'm not really focused on people that much, that's when I accelerate in life. Does that mean you have to be in that mode of isolation forever? Nah. But you got to have discernment out here and recognize not everyone has your best interest at heart. Some people just want to get into your energy to just take it for themselves. People being around you, they feel safe, they feel secure, they feel like they can open up to you. You just feel like this unmovable rock. And those people want to come into your energy, take that for themselves. And then when you can't really maintain it anymore, that's when those people are going to dip. True relationships, true people that are going to be there, they're not going to be there for you like conditionally. They're going to be with you whether you have energy, whether you are in a bad spot, you're up, and all these different things. As long as they know you inside and out, that person's always going to be there for you. And it's very hard to find that nowadays because demons are just rampant in the dating game. Now, if you guys are new to my channel, when I talk about demons, it's just the low vibrational people that roam this planet. So when people go through things and they don't really work on themselves, they put themselves in a lower frequency. I vibrate at a high frequency where I don't really be thinking of trying to wrong somebody to make myself feel better. I don't be thinking about trying to bring other people down to make myself feel better. I, for the most part, try to uplift others. And if I ever came across where it's not like that, I self-correct really fast. That's just like how kind of like high vibration / high frequency people work. In a dating game, you're going to have a lot of people blending in as like they're healed, they're healthy, and all these different things, but they're just there to knock you off your path. Like, whether you're a guy, girl, like your mission, your purpose in this life, you gotta have to kind of put your all into it if you're going to get somewhere. And it's going to be very extremely hard to do that when you're trying to put your energy into another person that's just trying to suck that energy away from you. If you have someone that's like really for you and understands your mission, that person can actually accelerate you to get to where you need to get to. But like I said earlier, you have a lot of demons out here, and it's like wolves in sheep's clothing. These people know what they're doing. They get like a thrill out of like messing with other people. Like, it's weird. It was like a couple months ago, like I had this one girl hit me up. Like, we had like a little thing, we never, like, nothing between us ever happened. Like, she would throw like a lot of attention at me, and I kind of already know like how girls are these days. So like I kind of didn't really entertain it. And then it got to the point where like she was showing me this version where I'm like, okay, maybe this can be something. As soon as like I gave her the energy back, she pulled it back immediately. And then ghosted me for like a week just to come back to play this little game. It was weird. Like it's like they just want to show that they can dominate you. As soon as they see that they can do it, they just want to pull back the energy. These are very unhealed people. And to the unaware person, and I'm still learning like every single day myself, you're going to think that everything is authentic and genuine out here, and it really is not. Like, there's a lot of people out here that just want to either see you fail, they get an ego boost, they get the validation, and realize when people do that, when they need to get like this little ego boost out of things like this, it's because internally they're not really happy with themselves. These persons are fighting demons that you probably don't even see. And also recognize that when someone doesn't stay in your life, Redirection is just protection. So if someone does like some like really shady things to you and things don't end up working out, don't be in your feels for too long, because recognize that if you stayed with this person, your life could have just like, you never know where these things can go. Like, that's why I always trust in a higher power to guide me to where I need to be. So when things don't really work out, of course I'm human, I might feel it for a little bit, but I bounce back really quick because I'm recognizing that, okay, that wasn't for me. No matter what comes into my life, and goes away, I'm just saying, okay, wasn't for me. The next best thing is going to come, and I just need to trust in divine timing. But a lot of people, they need to be with somebody. They can't really be by themselves. So the first person that shows them attention, they just want to hop on that person, because now they have thoughts of like, oh man, like this is gonna be it. Like, I'm about to find my person. I'm about to finally be happy. Recognize if you need another person to be happy, then you're probably not really happy within yourself, and it is going to be hard. But working on yourself, it's a really beautiful thing. Imagine you can start being by yourself and being happy with that. Now, when you kind of build a life for yourself that comes from your own happiness, your own foundation, and you have like you're very stable, now you can bring someone into your life. But if your life is all like clouds and rain right now, and you think that someone coming in is going to bring the sunshine, trust me, that honeymoon stage is going to feel good in the beginning, but when the dust settles, it's like you still have yourself to face. No other person is going to be able to solve your issues. Everyone's trauma is their own responsibility, but a lot of people don't want to face it because it is hard. It is hard to sit with those thoughts, think back to the past of things that happened to you, to be able to process those things. So a lot of people want to hop into the next relationship after relationship after relationship just to numb these feelings. But that's why the next relationship is not going to be a stable thing. So recognize demons is a thing out here in the dating game. You might think that you found like your person. These people blend in very well, but then you might be with the person for like a month, 2 or 3 months, and then that mask drops. And now you're thinking to yourself like, what happened? I thought this was an actual good person. Now, why are they acting like this? People play the part very well, but also recognize that people tell on themselves all the time. So even though you have demons, narcissists, people doing witchcraft out here in society, that mask is going to drop like in small little ways. Like, don't ignore red flags when it comes to dating. You have to hold yourself to a higher standard. When people do things that you don't like, I'm not saying just like drop them immediately, but take note of it. Some people see a red flag and then they be like, okay, maybe that was just like a one-off thing, or I know this person is capable of being good, so let me just ignore this thing. Nah, you got to keep a mental note, because people these days are very fickle. People these days are hiding a lot of different things. So you need to be able to see these things and move accordingly. This is just protection for you, because the instant when you can't get to a point where you know how to cut people off and move on to the next, what's going to keep happening is these things are going to end very bad for you. It's going to hurt in the beginning if you have to cut somebody off, but I'd rather go through that pain than to keep staying around for this red flag to get worse and worse and worse, and for the whole thing to just blow up in my face. But like I said, a lot of people can't get to that point of like, you know what, this person isn't good for me. Maybe I need to take a step back. And that's a reason why a lot of people find themselves in these very heartbreaking situations. But if you guys have the knowledge, if you guys have been really working on yourselves, truly loving yourselves, it comes a lot easier. It's only when you let emotions judge your cloud your judgment that you probably won't make the best decision. I'm just telling you guys, be very careful with people these days. Like, I can talk about it. You probably think that I'm over exaggerating, but once you kind of go through some of the things that I went through, or you're probably watching this and you kind of know exactly what I'm talking about, because you just have people do you in. But I don't even be tripping on those things. It's like I kind of just learn from past mistakes, and now I recognize that because of that, I can make a video like this to kind of wake other people up. But just truly get to know somebody before you even try to hop into something, and recognize that the demons that they're facing, their insecurities, is it going to overpower this person and be a detriment to the relationship, or can we make it work? But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. If you guys found any value within this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.